Swamp People isn't just about gators. It's fighting to keep Cajun culture alive. Swamp People is more than just a reality show about the world of alligator hunting. The series is a true portrayal of the Cajun way of life and features families that have called the Atchafalaya Basin their home for generations. While the show takes place during Louisiana's hunting season, it doesn't just focus on the spectacle of chasing gators, serpents, and other wild beasts. The Landry family serves as the biggest example of this sustained lifestyle that's rooted in tradition. Troy Landry, who is one of the most experienced hunters on the show, is often seen taking his sons, Jacob and Chase Landry, on his swamp adventures to ensure that his family's legacy stays alive. During these moments, he shares his ancestors' unique ways of navigating the waters, trapping alligators, and preparing meals from the game they find. The Landrys, along with all the other hunting families featured on the show, prove that alligator hunting in the South is not just a heartless sport, but is deeply embedded into the culture of the region. The Cajun lifestyle is all about respecting the land one lives off, and alligator hunting is a way to keep the swamp safe by ensuring that the growing alligator population doesn't become a threat to the other creatures living there. This respect for the land and its creatures is a window into the Cajun way of life that keeps the swamp thriving. The Swamp People cast always makes it a point to talk about responsible hunting and their deep connection to nature in an increasingly modern world. In an interview with Explore Louisiana, the Landry family patriarch shared that the purpose of the show was to teach the world about what the Cajuns believe in and strive for. According to the reality star, they joined Swamp People to shed light on the hospitality and hardworking lifestyle of the Cajuns. The King of the Swamp shared that the populations North and South Louisiana are just wired to make everyone feel welcome. Turns out that Landry and his family make it a point to cook for the History Channel crew 4 or 5 times a week during filming. "My home is their home while they're here," added Landry. He also emphasized the importance of community and family in Cajun culture, along with their minimal lifestyle. The reality star confessed that people living off the swamp don't have a lot, and they don't want a lot either. Their simple approach to life is all about living in harmony with nature and with each other. During the conversation, Landry also admitted that he was initially scared of how the show might portray his people's way of life, worried about the stigma that already surrounds people living off the swamp. He talked about how his family's lifestyle is often seen as unconventional or even primitive by outsiders. Not to mention that alligator hunting is a pretty risky career and does come with its fair share of bloodshed and brutality. However, Landry wanted the show to portray the respect and deep-rooted tradition behind it all, instead of only making it out to be a blood battle. In the end, Landry is glad that Swamp People did justice to the Cajun way of life and helped break some of the stereotypes surrounding his culture. The show focused on the hunt, but also on how vital it was to the region. According to Landry, he was touched to see Swamp People showcasing his bond with his sons and a deeper understanding of what life looks like in the Bayous. In addition to that, one of the most important parts of Cajun culture that has made its way to the show is their unique cuisine. The Cajun people's respect toward nature isn't just limited to the swamp, it also extends to the animals they hunt. In fact, the hunters make sure that no part of the game they hunt ever goes to waste. This way, Swamp People also breaks the stereotypical notion of gator meat being exotic. For the people living in the Bayous, it's a sustainable source of nourishment and an integral part of their way of life. From traditional Cajun stews to fried gator, gumbos, and massive seafood boils, the food featured on Swamp People focuses on the resourcefulness of the hunters and their families. Aside from introducing the audience to the savory, spicy, and rich flavors of Cajun cooking, the show also exposes the very heart of Cajun cuisine, where food is about bringing people together and celebrating shared traditions.